What's up, boys? Paramount Cup is ongoing. Let's give you a quick recap of the first 5 days. First, let's take a look at the map. So starting on this side, we got Mast and server 22, there are lights. So as you can see, Mast build path duration have interchange with 22 intersection. Then on top, we have G27. So G27 has been able to save zone on this side to server 22, and it's been a stalemate there for a while, so not really back and forward. Here and there, 22 push out, get a few kills, they push back. So pretty much a stalemate so far. As you can see, G27 is building pretty much everything from occupying the zone, from settlement around laboratory, all this immediate area right here, and all the way around the fort. Next to G27, we have server 21. So you can see they have server 21 has built up to both forts, their laboratory, and then they were pushed into the safe zone by server 14 next to them. So now they're on safe zone on that side. Server 14 have done pretty much something that all previous have done, build all their area around, capture their things. They will have 2 forts, 2 laboratories, and a town. Below them, we have Eve, which have nothing built on their safe zone. And here they are. Eve has right now a fort, laboratory built around town. Right now Eve is fighting server 24, which is the next alliance, and HBR. So Eve has pushed all the way here. They're probably gonna get a fort, laboratory, and town. Then 24 they pushed out here. At one point they were safe zone. Looks like they're pushing out. Then they're going out this way. HBR has really not done just push towards Eve with 24, captured the fort, laboratory, and then they build out to the right towards Mast and 22, but they haven't really gone out yet. So let's take a look at what has all happened during this event. So from the beginning, G27 so safe zone 22, nothing much we could have done there. Mast didn't have any to fight other than HBR, but HBR decided to go to the left side of the map. So Mast has not seen a fight yet as of today. So HBR and 24 combined, they push on towards taking Eve. At one point, I think the first night, Eve were able to stop, I think 1 or 2 CCs from HBR and push them back all the way back to where Eve has their CC right now. Same thing with 24. They were able to push 24 to safe zone. 24 was forced to push around them and push at the same time with HBR. And every day since the beginning, they've been fighting each other non-stop. Looks like right now, if the game is lagging, looks like right now HBR is pushing hard on Eve. I don't know if it's just HBR or 24 is also here included. There's the new skin, costs $1,000, and I only have seen like 3 of them in the whole map. So a loss for Lilith there. So far I think it's just HBR pushing this side. Yes, it looks like it. They're trying to kill Eve right now. There's some more fighting here. Again, HBR, empty base. Go figure. 24 looks like they're pushing over here. Build that. Building this. Burning that. So they've been fighting the whole time. 24 HBR versus Eve. Eve has been able to push them pretty good. They won up here. 21 set a CC right next to 14 right there. And they've been fighting all week and just up to I think yesterday 14 was able to push 21 into safe zone. And then they decided to go around and build back. Again, G27 haven't been able to fight much either. Now, out of all of this, there's two alliances that I think are surprised everybody. The first one was 21. 21 has been able to and they were able to hold off 14 for a good chunk of time and give them a good fight. It was hard for 14 to push all the way to the safe zone on server 21. I think what it came to play here was experience and activity. So that's the first surprise, is server 21 give a good fight to 14. Then second surprise is the Eve alliance. Eve is one alliance, and let me show you all the powers here. So right now Eve overall power 72.3, and they by themselves are pushing and holding back two alliance. Their holding is 71 billion launch HBR and 24, which is 70. So twice as much power that they have, but they have been able to hold it off. They have been able to push them back and hold that line. Time will tell how much they will be able to push and what is going to happen when forts opens. So now to my predictions. What do I think is going to happen when fort open in a few days? My first prediction is going to be G27 and 21 are going to push together to Mass and 22, trying to keep them on this side of the fort. I don't see HBR pushing 22, because if they do, they will lose power. They will lose members and power on this side of the town, where Eve might be able to take advantage of it and push 24 completely into safe zone. So I don't think HBR is gonna dare to push 22. They're gonna stay here and fight Eve the long run. Plus, at that point, 14 is gonna push and try to help Eve push these two alliances back. So 14 and Eve are gonna come this way, try to push 24 and HBR, which at that point 21 will just stay on this side. 21, I don't think so is gonna go into 14. If they do, is because G27 has told them, hey, go over there, we will handle these two alliances by ourselves. So that's what I'm predicting is gonna be. G27, 21 pushing 22 in Mass. HBR and 24 are gonna fight Eve and 14. One case scenario that I see maybe happening is HBR and 24 will push with 21. They will push 14 and Eve and leave G27 against 2. That's an option. Do I see it happening? Probably not. It's probably going to be a more even 2 versus 2 on both sides. But who knows? Time will tell. So that's the first week recap of what is going on the Paramount Cup. Right now, let's do Conquest ranking. Repute. Mass is in first place, followed by G27 and 14. Yeah, we can see that Mass has no fight at all with anybody. G27 has not really have a fight. They pushed 22 all the way back, and 14 were able to push 21 back, so they're now farming. The other 3 alliances, the last bottom 4 alliances, they've been in constant fight. Well, HBR, Eve, and 24. Obviously, fighting machine, you're gonna have the big wells on top. Eve, Eve, I have no money, and Eve. So pretty much the big whales are in there. So that's your first 5 days of recap, week of recap on the Paramount Cup. See you guys later.